Just sitting here thinking, what are the best finishers in WWE right now, including NXT, SmackDown and Raw? Well, this is my top 10. I hope you enjoy, guys. Hello there guys, welcome back to another episode of This is Pure Wrestling. On today's show, I'll be giving you my top 10 finishers in WWE right now, including SmackDown, Raw and NXT. But this is my personal opinion. Don't forget in the comment section below, please put your opinions on which roster you choose and which finishes you choose. I'd love to see what finishes you guys enjoy and which show you enjoy, because at the end of the day, you might not even be a WWE fan, you could be a Ring of Honor fan, a New Japan fan, anything, any finishes you like and you'd like me to check out or anything like that, please put them in the comment section below. Also in the description, as always, there's going to be my social media links which you can help me out. If you're new to this channel and you want to help support me but you can't subscribe to me, in the description box below there'll be links to all my social medias. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. This channel is really good and I'm looking to make it one of the best channels on YouTube this year. This is going to be my big year where I'm going to try and break through on YouTube. So if you can help me, don't forget to subscribe and that'll be a massive thank you from me. Also, I wanted to go in and say I apologise for last week. I've not posted up any videos in a while. The last week has been pretty rough for me with work, and also I had a long weekend. I felt so ill and took some time out to myself. Now this week I'm back, I'm going to do a few videos and I'm going to try and keep up to date with it all. Obviously we've got the Elimination Chamber coming next weekend, which I'm going to do predictions for as well. So sit back and enjoy it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Check in the description box for the past videos and also my social media links. And if you already know your top 10 finishers, please put them in the comment section below. But also please stay tuned and listen to mine. This is my top 10 finishers in WWE right now, and this is in no particular order. Normally I do, but with it's such a thin list of finishers, I couldn't put them in an order. There's so many great finishes in here. But coming up first is AJ Styles' phenomenal forearm. Now this had to be in there. I was going to put the Styles Clash in here, but it didn't even get into my honourable mentions. It doesn't look as impactful as the phenomenal forearm. When he hits it, the whole springboard thing, I think it's the only springboard finisher in WWE right now, I think. That is really unique and it's really good in WWE. I think he's doing really well, AJ Styles. And when he hits it, it looks lovely. The way it's just so professional. You can see the way he jumps off them ropes. You can tell it's going to be really impactful. Coming up next in my list is the Eluva Kick. And now this is a great finisher from Sami Zayn. Every time he hits it in the corner, it looks like he's going to take someone's head off. Now this finisher is great. This is a finisher you can look at and say, right, they're out, that's it. It's not one of them rubbish finishers which you can think maybe they can kick out of. But other than that, I think it's one of them finishers you can say, wow, that's made a big impact. He's got to win this match. So it's a great finisher, and in that terms, it's in my list. And Sami Zayn's a great wrestler anyway. He had to get in my list. Talking about kicks, the next one is Super Kick. Now this is from Dolph Ziggler. Every time he hits a Super Kick lately, as he's got this heel character coming into play, it looks so dangerous. It looks like he's going to knock someone's head off. Now I'd say, in my personal opinion, seeing the Super Kick from the moment he hit it on AJ Styles to get back into the title picture, he's looked really dangerous. It's such a great finisher, and it's nice that someone's carried it on from Shawn Michaels. He's not nowhere near as good as Shawn Michaels, but sometimes he can hit it his own way and it looks fucking amazing. Coming up next is a finisher which everybody chants. It's the RKO from Randy Orton. Now if you do not know this move, you're absolutely crazy. You better watch it. I'm sure everybody knows the finisher. Everyone chants it. When you see this move, you know it's an RKO and it's out of nowhere and it's 1, 2, 3 pinned. And it's such a great move to watch over and over again. I love when Seth Rollins got RKO'd out of nowhere from in the air when he was versing Randy Orton in their feud. Next up is one of the most brutal finishers that I've seen, and it looks perfect every time delivered, and this is Baron Corbin's End of Days. Now every time he hits this, especially recently on SmackdownLive when he gave one to The Miz and then to Dean Ambrose, I loved it. It made me so happy to see it. I think John Cena and AJ Styles are the only two on that roster that could actually kick out of it. Maybe Randy Orton with a bit of an inch, but no one else could kick out of that on the SmackDown roster. I think it's a great move and it's very unique. I don't think I've seen anyone hit this move. It's a very crucial move. It looks like it could KO anyone. And now we're going straight to NXT with one of the best finishers ever in NXT in my opinion, and it is the Kinshasa. Now this is Shinsuke Nakamura's move. If you haven't seen it, please go and check it out. It's so lethal, it looks like it could take someone's head off, and it looks so dangerous, especially because this move can be hidden anywhere, as you've seen from Shinsuke on recently, the feud on TakeOver with Bobby Roode. He hit it from the top turnbuckle on the outside of the ring, and also he can hit it on the top turnbuckle in the ring. He can hit it anywhere. This is the pop-up powerbomb from Kevin Owens. Now it's been a long time that I can recall that there's been a powerbomb used as a finisher in WWE, and it's looked this good. But the pop-up powerbomb is absolutely great. It can be hit mostly everywhere around the ring. It just goes to show the uniqueness of the move, of the powerbomb. He's took Sami Zayn's career out of it. And it's just a lethal move. Every time you see it, you just know Kevin Owens going to hit that. It's a 1, 2, 3. There's very rarely anyone kicks out of it unless you're Roman Reigns, really. Sticking to Raw, this is a move which many people don't like on Seth Rollins, and I agree with that. I don't really like Seth Rollins using this move, and it is the pedigree. And I didn't choose it for Seth Rollins' pedigree, I chose it for Triple H. Now, knowing that Triple H is coming back into Raw at the moment on the feud with Seth Rollins, obviously before he got injured, I had to put this move in the top 10 because this move, the pedigree, is always great when Triple H hits it. You know it's going to be a free count every time. Just like when he helped Kevin Owens win that belt, it was just a great move, and you could see Seth Rollins was out of it and there was no way in hell he was kicking out of it. We're finished on Raw, now we're back to NXT with 2 more finishers. The first one I'm going to tell you is absolutely glorious, and it is the Glorious Bomb from Bobby Roode. Now, I wasn't keen on his first finisher when he came into NXT. I was like, what the hell's that? That doesn't even look like a finisher. I was a bit annoyed with NXT, the way they quickly rushed Bobby Roode, but seeing him, his new finisher when he was versing Nakamura, the way he lifts Nakamura in the air, it looks so lethal the way they land. It looks such a great finisher. This had to be in my top 10. This is called the O-Face, and this is Ember Moon's finisher from the top turnbuckle where she jumps and does the stunner. All I know is that's all it is, and I didn't know the name. I researched it, and I think it's called the O-Face, and it's such a great move. It looks so fucking impactful. It's unbelievable. It looks like when she's hitting it, it's obviously like a stone cold stunner without the kick to the gut, and that's all it is. And it literally from the top turnbuckle, you're putting so much pressure on the person. It looks so impactful, but what a move. First up is Bray Wyatt's Sister Abigail. It's a great move. It looks so lethal every time he hits it, especially late. He's putting more aggression into it. In second place, it hasn't really been used in 2017, obviously due to the injury, but the coup de grace had to absolutely go in there. It's a lethal finisher. If Finn Balor was still there, it would guaranteed be in my top 10. Also, the Dirty Deeds from Dean Ambrose is such a great finisher. It's just a simple DDT, but the way he executes it and the way he makes it look makes the crowd pumped, and you know it's going to be a 1, 2, 3 count. Next up is Roman Reigns' spear. Now, a lot of people have a lot of hate for Roman Reigns, but every time he hits that spear, I know it's either a 1, 2, 3 count or a rollout or something like that. It's got to be a 3 count because the impact of the spear, especially when he done the double spear, when Braun Strowman's in the ring and you had Goldberg and Reigns, and both hit that spear. The spear is such a great move. Whether it's Roman Reigns or not, the spear, everyone loves to see it. Now, the last honourable mentions place I wanted to put in was the F5 from Brock Lesnar. Now, this move is such a great move, and Brock Lesnar has only had 18 minutes, I think it was, in his last, I think it was 12 months or 10 months or something since WrestleMania. He's not been in the ring at all, so he just misses out on that top 10 just because of that reason. So that is it, guys. That is my top 10 finishes in WWE right now. That is including SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. And also some honourable mentions in there which are really great, and they just missed out on the top 10. There's a lot of reasons why, which I've explained, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. I'll be so grateful, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for future content. And if you haven't seen my past content, please check out the description box below or click on my channel and check out my recent videos. I put a lot of effort into my recent videos. I'm trying to make this YouTube channel big this year, so please help me out by subscribing, giving the thumbs up, and supporting me on my social media in the description box below as well. Don't forget to comment your top 10 finishers and your brands which you watch with the finishers as well, and let me know so I can check them out and communicate with you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and don't forget, as always, this is Pure Wrestling. See you on the next video, guys. Thank you very much, guys.